Thank you for joining me. My name is Liz. This is Daisy Dog and Aria Dog. So I did lay a mat out for Aria over there, but she's decided that she would prefer to be on mine. Daisy Dog generally will probably stick around for a little bit and then she'll probably go back up to the couch. Today we're going to go through a really nice yoga flow to get your body energized, get some nice movement into your spine, into your hips, and perfect for starting the day, but great for any time of day as well. So if you're feeling a little low on energy, something that you could do, maybe even just do half of it, and that's going to get you feeling pretty good. So we're going to start in a butterfly position. So bringing your feet out in front, bring the bottoms of the feet together, let the knees drop out to the side. You're going to take a breath in, lengthen through the spine. As you breathe out, just folding forward until you feel a bit of tension. You might feel that through the lower back or maybe through the hip area. So when I say tension, I mean more like a line of pull. Don't start that, Daisy. And we're going to take that over to the right side. So you're just going to walk your right hand out, walk the left hand out, and just go as far as feels okay. You can stay with a little bit of lift in the spine, or you can fold it all the way forward. Starting to breathe nice and smoothly. Take a breath in, lift back up through center, and then we'll take that to the other side. So the left hand walks out, the right hand comes over. Breathe in to lengthen, breathe out, just folding forward again as far as feels okay. What's going on, Daisy Dog? Crazy dog? And just taking some nice smooth breaths in and out. And then coming back up through center, we're going to fold forward through the middle once again. So again, just feeling free. Just coming down as far as feels okay, or letting it all go. You can be quite passive here if that feels okay for your spine and for your neck. Breathing in, lifting back up. You're going to take your, going to bend your left knee in, Daisy, and take your right leg out straight. So make a forward fold over the front leg, lengthening up through the spine to breathe in, breathing out, fold forward, and again, just stay lifted to start. So a little bit of kind of engagement through the back here to keep the spine long. Light brace of the core. And then the option, if you'd like to, take a breath in, lift up, breathe out, folding forward over that thigh. So you can be passive here as well if that feels okay for you. It's like they know when I'm trying to do something. They start to play because I think they want the attention. Hey, is that what's happening, Daisy? You want the attention? Breathing in, lengthen back up. This time you're going to take your right leg a little bit wider out, and then you can bring the left foot in closer towards your groin. It's going to take a little bit of a side bend here. Bring the right arm down, take the left arm up and over, and then not leaning forward, so think tall, and then think creating a C shape through the spine. Keep both sit bones on the mat. open up through the top shoulder, breathe in, and then as you breathe out, see if you can find a little bit more length. It's a little bit windy here today. They get a little bit scared of the wind. Hey, how you darling? It's okay. It's okay. Beautiful stretch for the side of the body. Coming back up through center. This time turning the chest to the right thigh. Breathe in, reach the left arm up. As you breathe out, folding forward over that thigh, you can grab the outside of the right foot. And kind of do it with Daisy sitting on my lap. Hopefully you can see what's actually happening. It's connecting into the breath, making sure you're breathing nice and smooth. And that's going to allow the body to open up more. So we don't force it. Just breathe nice and smoothly. Breathing in to lift back up. We're going to swap sides. So you're going to take your left leg out straight, bring the right leg in. So to start with, it's just out in front. Breathing in to lengthen. Breathing out, folding forward. You might have a puppy dog in front of you. You can use them as a little bit of a bolster. Hey, you okay, Daisy dog? You don't like the wind? It's okay. It's okay. Beautiful stretch here, down the back of the leg, taking that option if you would like to make it a bit more passive. See if you can fold forward. See you, Daisy. Lifting back up, take the left leg out wide, bring the right foot a little bit closer into the groin, taking that lateral flexion through the spine. So the the left hand will come up, out, reaching the right hand up and over. Again, opening through the chest, lengthening up and over, keeping both sit bones on the ground. Hey, Daisy Duggan. It's all right, sweetie. Coming back up tall, turning the chest to the left thigh, lengthening to begin, and then folding forward. You can take the right arm to the outside of the left foot if that feels okay. Otherwise, just folding forward. Get a nice little release here through the lower back area. Might even feel that all the way down the side if you've got the hand on the outside of the foot. Some nice smooth breaths in and out. Lifting back up tall. Bring the hands behind, bring the feet to the floor. We're going to take a little windshield wiper from side to side. Letting the knees drop down just as far as feels okay. Really nice move here for your hips. And the femurs moving. Really nice for the lower back. Next time they drop down to the right, let them stay there. You're going to turn to the right knee and then take a little fold forward. So it's kind of almost like a deer pose. It's okay, Staffies. Hey, it's okay. I know, it's so windy. It's so windy. Hey, Might feel that through the glute area on the right side. Lifting back up tall. And then going to the other side, so let the knees drop down to the left. And then lifting tall through the spine and folding forward. See? It's called Stacky Yoga. Stacky Yoga. Good girls. Okay, good girls. Good, coming back through the center. Just take a little bit of movement there again, that windshield wiper from side to side. You're not making it easy today, Staffies. You're not making it easy. Hey? And then we'll come up to our hands and knees. Making sure the knees are under the hips, wrists are underneath the shoulders. Take a breath in, drop the belly down, look forward, bring the shoulder blades together. Breathing out, rolling up through the spine, tuck the chin and the hips. Breathing in, drop the belly down, looking forward. Breathing out, draw the belly in, press down through the palms. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Doing that one more time. So we're going to find this same movement. So we're going to come down to our forearms. So bringing the forearms to the mat. So it's just a little bit different. I'm ripping my nose ring out. Line the elbows underneath the shoulders. Keep the hips over your knees. And it's going to feel a little bit different. You won't get quite as much movement here. But breathing in, bring the shoulder blades back. And then as you breathe out, press down through the forearms, rolling through the spine, getting a nice opening here through the shoulder blade area. Breathing in, dropping the belly down, keep the shoulders down. Breathing out, press through the forearms, roll through the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. One more time. Press through the right palm, take the left arm up, coming down into thread needle. So reaching the left arm through, coming down to that shoulder area, resting down. You can press the back of the left hand into the ground, and that feels good. It's getting a nice line of tension through that shoulder blade area. Draw the left hip back, so your hips are square. Pressing back up, finding that tabletop position, and we'll move to the other side. Breathe in, take the right arm up. Breathing out, reaching the right arm down and through, just dropping down to the shoulder, let the ear come down. And again, you can press the back of the right arm into the floor. Square the hips. So you just want to draw the right hip back a little bit so you're not dropping out to the side too much. Press down through the palms, coming back up through center. We're going to take our first downward facing dog for the class. We're tucking the toes, press your hips up into downward facing dog. We've got a Staffy. Let's have to move forward a little bit. So feet about hip width apart. Press down through the palms of the hands, through the knuckles. Shoulders are away from the ears, drawing the belly button towards the spine. You can take a little pedal here of the feet from side to side if that feels good. Just getting some movement through the ankles. Take a breath in, take the right leg into the air, open up through the hip. As you breathe out, square the hips, step the right foot through, drop the left knee down, coming into a low lunge position. But we're going to find our lizard pose. So you're going to take the right toes, lift them up, point them to the outside edge of the mat, and then roll onto the outside edge of the foot. You can stay lifted in this position here, or come all the way down to the forearms. Finding that nice alignment through the spine. If it feels good and you'd like to, lifting the left knee, keep that leg active. Don't feel like you have to be still. You can find some movement here, rocking through the heel, pressing through the forearms, drawing the belly button in. Drop the left knee down, press back up to the palms, and then bring the right foot back down to the mat. Option again, you can take the left leg off, take a nice twist to the right side. You're really pressing through that left palm, drawing the belly button in, keeping the spine long. Bring the hand back down. You're going to plant the left foot down and then walk it all the way around into Skandasana. So just sitting as low as feels okay for you. Take a little bounce here. It's really getting down into the hip area, keeping the chest up. Aria's getting a snore on. Good. You're going to walk that back around. So you imagine you're like a tiger and you're kind of just creeping it back. Press through the palms, take the right leg back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, take the left leg up, bending through the knee, open through the hip. As you breathe out, square the hips, step the left foot through, drop the right knee down. So that low lunge position, coming into lizard now. Lift the toes, step them out, drop out onto the outside edge of the foot. That option to stay up or come down to the forearms. So really nice opening for the hips. It's a great way to start the day. So you might feel a little bit stiff to begin with, but as you start to move, hopefully you start to open up a little bit, and it just makes it feel so much better. Get a bit more energy flowing through the body. Press back up to the palms, bring the foot back down. Oh, I didn't give you the option to lift the back knee, that's okay. Hopefully you went there. Option to lift it now. Take a twist to the left side. And we're going to walk it all the way around now. So plant the right foot down and then just walk it around, coming into Skandasana, lengthening out through the left leg. Keep the chest tall. Walk that back around, plant the hands down, step the left leg back into downward facing dog. Shoulders are away from the ears. Just finding your full version of. Take a breath in, take the right leg into the air. As you breathe in, right knee to right elbow. Breathe in, take it back. Breathing out, crossing the body now, coming to the left elbow. Breathe in, take it back. Breathing out, draw it up the center, draw the belly button in, and then lightly step the foot through, coming up into high lunge. Good, lifting tall with the chest. You're gonna open the arms out into cactus, so bending through the elbows. Breathing in, little back bend here. Breathing out, bring the arms together, opening through the shoulder blades. Breathing in, open through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathing out, reversing that. Do that one more time. Keep pressing through the front heel. Breathing out. And then we'll flip this over into peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. Hands come down to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, left leg lifts. Breathing out, shifting the body weight forward, knee to elbow. Breathing in, take it back. Breathing out, crossing the body. Breathing in, take it back. Breathing out, draw up through the center, and then lightly step the foot through, coming up into crescent lunge or high lunge. Open the arms up into cactus arms. Lengthen and take a little back bend here. As you breathe out, squeezing the arms together, opening through the shoulder blades. Breathing in, take it back. Breathing out, coming forward. Good. One more time. Opening that up. Peaceful warrior. Palms come down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. And then coming down to your knees, you're going to make your way over onto your back. You're going to come into shoelace variation. So you're going to take your right leg, cross it over the left. So you're trying to align the knees up and then lift the feet off the floor. Grab both feet, relax the shoulders, but a little gentle pressure down on the legs just to open up. You might feel that more through the right side. And then releasing the hands, keep the legs as they are, bring the left foot back down to the mat, lift the hips, just take them to the right just a little bit, and then let everything flow down to the left side. You can reach the arms out long if that feels okay. Beautiful spinal twist. See if you can ground the right shoulder. It might be a little bit lifted, but as much as you can, see if you can ground that down. Roll everything back through the center, unwind the legs, and we'll do all that on the other side. You might need to wriggle your hips a little bit just to bring everything back into the center of the mat. Take the left leg over the right, lift up, and then grabbing hold of the sort of somewhere maybe along the calf or the ankle, and just evenly drawing them down. Again, you might feel that more through the left, kind of around the outside of the hip into the glute. Releasing the legs or releasing the hands. Gently take the hips, lift them over to the left side. Let the knees drop down to the right. You can reach the arms out. And again, just trying to ground through that left shoulder. Back, unwinding, take any last little movements that you need. Now, because we are doing this mainly to build a little bit of energy, if you would like to take a Savasana or a resting pose, doing that just for a couple of minutes, otherwise coming straight up to a seated position, finding a nice long spine. If it feels comfortable, closing the eyes down. Take a little moment, just check in with how you feel. Thank yourself for making the time to practice, to get some movement and energy into your body. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.